Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum, CalderSpringsForeclosureDeals.com. Hey, we've been away for a little while. We've done a couple of conferences, a lot of learning stuff, and I got to tell you, we're coming back re-energized and charged, more deals, more clients, and a lot more action. I think you're really going to appreciate the changes that we've made here. But let's get right to it. Today we're standing in front of 77 Sumac Drive, which is in Security, Colorado. Now this ranch-style home features 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 1-car attached garage, over 1,800 square feet of living space for $83,000. Guys, this is a sweet deal on a HUD-owned home. I really think you're gonna like this one. Come on in and take a look. We're standing in the living room at 77 Sumac, and as we walk through here, you'll notice that you walk into a great entry room area. The carpet's a little bit dated, pretty much shot, so let's assume we're going to replace the flooring. However, one thing that we have to keep are the nice new vinyl windows that are throughout the home. So that's a pretty good deal, and roughly a $3,000 to $4,000 upgrade if you had to do that on your own. So that's a huge cost savings that we don't have to worry about. We continue back here to find the kitchen area, and the kitchen is sort of a galley-style kitchen, if you will. You've got cabinets on this side and obviously cabinets on the other side. They've already replaced the countertops with a nice new Formica, and then they painted the cabinets or stained the cabinets. They look okay. They're perfectly functional. You may update this and bring in a nice oak cabinet, or you may be happy with that. But guys, we're talking about a $130,000 to $135,000 house that HUD has on sale for $83,000. So right out of the gate, you're picking up $60,000 to $70,000 worth of equity just for turning the key. That's what we're looking for in a deal at Colorado Springs Foreclosure Deals. So back here's the dining room. Dining room's a pretty good size. You got your fan here. As I pointed out before, you got the vinyl window, and then that heads to the downstairs area for the finished out basement. We're going to take a look at the rest of the upstairs before we head there. So, continuing this way, you've got the upper level bath. The bathroom's got a linoleum floor, which I would probably replace. It's got a decent tile surround that actually doesn't have any breaks or any noticeable problems with it, so that's probably fine, but it wouldn't hurt to update that. And then you've got your vanity here, and then the old medicine cabinet style. So everything looks functional, guys. You got to keep in mind, at $83,000, you're looking at a payment somewhere in the $500 a month range to own this home. That's $500 a month to own it. And with all this equity, you put a little work into this thing and you're picking up a ton of equity right out of the gate. Moving on, we have the bedrooms. Continuing back this way, we have bedroom number 1. Pretty good sized room. Nice high ceilings. The paint's actually in pretty decent condition, barring a couple of marks for stuff they were hanging. Feels pretty bright and open. It's got nice tall ceilings and a big window letting in a lot of natural light. And then we continue to the master bedroom upstairs. The master you're going to find is a little bit bigger than the other room. Pretty good size. Again, nice high ceilings. Feels very bright and open. It's going to insulate very well because of the windows. The carpeting has seen better days, so let's just assume we swap that out. And then you've got some dated fixtures. The doors are kind of 70s vintage, so we might swap those out just to modernize things. But these are cosmetic upgrades. They're not a big deal. They're just stuff that you do when you have the budget and time. And keep in mind, with the equity spread, it's definitely worth adding a couple dollars to this property. On the way downstairs, we noticed something. I mentioned the carpet's pretty much shot in this house, but don't despair, because we opened one of the doors here and we revealed that when you pull back the carpet, you've got a good-looking hardwood. Little stain back here in the corner, but I'd be willing to bet that the carpet really protected this over the years. So if you're more of a hardwood fan, you might be able to just get rid of this carpet, and then you have hardwood floors, which are actually, in some cases, a lot better anyway. Let's continue downstairs. So we're downstairs at the Sumac property, and it's going to be a little dark down here. We don't have power, so I'll try to keep you in the lit areas. But back here you have sort of the den area, and I don't know if you can appreciate just how deep this room goes, but it's pretty far down there, plenty of room, and once this is lit up, for some reason they covered up the windows, but once this is lit up, I think you're going to get a lot of depth out of this room. You can use this as a secondary living room down here, so you can see it goes quite a ways. And then off to the side here, we have bedroom number 3. Decent sized room. You got the window well style windows, but there's 2 of them, which is nice. So you're still letting in a good amount of natural light in here. It doesn't feel like a dark, dingy basement down here. Carpet's an old 70s style something or other, so we're going to get rid of that. Paint looks pretty good. And then, of course, you got your closet back here. The lower level has a bathroom as well. And the bathroom, first thing I'm going to do is swap that sink out into a vanity because that gives it kind of a prison feel, in my opinion. From there, we'll add some tile to the floors, and then of course it's a 3/4 bath, so you got a shower down here. So, you know, fully livable for your roommate, or if you got a teenager who would want to put downstairs. This house is equipped for that as well. So great for a small family, or as an investment property for somebody who just wants to put their roommate at the lower level, not have to see them as much. They have their own bedroom and bathroom. HUD has already done a thorough inspection of our utility system. So you got your furnace here, it's been looked at, everything checked out. The water heater, both look pretty good there. So for me, I'm going to change the framing and kind of frame this in as an official laundry room. But it's a big laundry room, lots of space down here that could have been used, you know, for something else, maybe an office you could use this as. Because it is attached to the utility room, we can't make another bedroom out of it. But we do have some additional options for using this space. And then finally, we have the last bedroom. Now this doesn't have a door on it, but it is framed in, so this could be your final bedroom here. Not sure what they were doing with these shutters here, but you can see here they added some stuff that you'll probably want to remove, and then just finish out the framing job and make this the 4th and final bedroom in the Sumac property. So that's basically the inside. Let's take a quick look at the backyard and we'll get you out of here. Come along. We're out back at the Sumac property. I want you to take a quick look at the backyard here. As you can see, it's a pretty good size. Got a chain link fence, so you could add a privacy fence to that if you wanted, but this is plenty of backyard space on a pretty decent sized lot. Now we're located in Security right off of 85-87, so real easy access to Fort Carson. If you live there, it's not too far from the Powers Corridor, and if you just head west a little ways, you'll run into the Academy area. So lots of options to get where you need to go, and at this price, you simply can't go wrong. With that, let's recap Sumac and get you rolling. We're at 77 Sumac Drive, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80911. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage home with a little over 1,800 square foot of living space for, get this, $83,000. Now guys, typical retail on this property is $130 to $135 today. The last owner paid $150 grand for this house, and one day it'll be worth just that again when the market recovers. But for now, out of the gate, for doing just cosmetic work, you're looking at a $50,000 to $60,000 equity spread. As always, these kind of deals are not going to last long, so if you're waiting for your ship to come in, this could be it. The best way to catch this one is to give me a call. The number's at the bottom of the screen, 719-649-2500. Also, check out our website, www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com, the leading resource for foreclosure deals in and around the Colorado Springs area. And don't miss out on Sumac, guys. Give me a call. This is your year to find your deal. Rates are still low. There's lots of foreclosures. The opportunities are there, and we're going to bring them to you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.